In this video I will do some exercises with Bob. So some Nunchaku sparring will be involved. So first of all, of course you're practicing with a target, which is obviously not the same as a living target, but it does have its proper functions. So you can strike pretty much as hard as you want, and you can train on it. So practicing on Bob is always good. I'm using safety chucks, but this exercise can be done with wooden or metal as well. Don't worry about that. The effect is, well, obviously those are harder, but the recoil, etc., those are the same. So a problem that a lot of people are experiencing when hitting targets and with Nunchaku is that they lose control of the part they're not holding. They strike a puppet or whatever, and the part bounces back onto their arm or face, and obviously that hurts. The main problem with that is people are swinging it like they're mad. The Nunchaku can be a quite difficult weapon, but you need to control properly. So instead of swinging it like that and just going on like it's a baseball bat, stop at your target. So when there's the head, my arm stops here instead of there. You saw, just kept on swinging and doing whatever it wanted. So stop there. Other way. So you stop at the target. You can still hit it pretty hard. So the important thing that you want to do is regain control as fast as possible with your nunchaku. So when you strike it and you miss, for an example, this side can't do anything properly. You can't block like this. So you want to hold it again like this. You can do that through gripping, which is fast. So when you like this, an upward strike, you hold it again like this. You can also do it downward like that, or sideward. So you have a quick grip. Other way you can do is what we call with the WNA, the first upward strike, which is that one. So it is fast, and you're holding again, you can immediately go back to fighting position or a block, whatever you want. So what you want to do after the strike is regain control. So those are the first upward strikes. So you see, after striking, you want to regain control so you can continue as fast as possible. So next I'm going to teach 4 small easy combinations in order to strike your opponent. These are all combinations using the WNA sparring rules, which need you to have 2 switches from hand to hand before you're able to attack. Obviously you can just use the separate attacks that you want. You don't have to do 2 in a row. But I'll just show you these combinations, so it will help you as well if you want to spar WNA styles someday. So the first one is a grip to first upward strike. So we start with grip, the upward grip. From here, with the right hand, first upward strike, and from here we can pretty much decide all the way to the right side where we want to attack. We can go for the legs, we can go for the side, the ribs. We can go for shoulder. We can also go downwards to the head. During WNA sparring, always wear a helmet, so it is allowed to score on the head. So one grip, one upper strike, one grip, one upper strike. See, you can also go back to attacking position and attack from the other side. So grip, upper strike, and do whatever you want. The second technique is the first upward strike and the fifth upward strike and attack. The first upward strike, we already did that one. The fifth upward strike is to center, up. So what you get is first upward strike, fifth upward strike, and from here you can go to the side. Like first upward strike, fifth upward strike. Like that. So one of the main rules for WNA sparring is it needs to switch from hands 2 times. So one time from the right hand to the left and back. That doesn't necessarily have to be the striking technique. So for an example, if I do a sideways grip, this counts as 1 because it goes from my right hand to my left hand. And if I grab with my right hand the left part again, I'm allowed to strike. So it can be used to confuse your opponent. So here one can be expected that he will strike from that way, with this hand at least. And from here I can do what I want. I can do that way. So that would be the next technique. So the third technique is a sideways grip. You grab it with the other hand and you strike it wherever you want. Because from here, this position, you're flexible. You go down, you can go to the side, you can go on the head, you can go back to your regular fighting position and do it on the other side. So where you want, it doesn't matter. So start with grip, grab it with the other hand, and you can attack it. So the last combination that we use in this video is the 25th fragment, which pretty much is a first downward strike and grabbing the same piece again with the other hand. So from here we do the first downward strike, which is this technique. So we do the first downward strike, and then with the other hand we grab the same part again, and just like the previous technique, we can do whatever we want. So that was the last technique of this series. So in this video I showed you a couple of techniques that can be used on BOP, but also in sparring obviously. So please let me know if this was helpful and if there's some other techniques that you would like to learn. Good luck with your training.